Welcome to Chris Farms and Extension Services alias Chris Farm Nigeria. Today we are bringing you to ant control system in your greenhouse, especially for snail farming. If you are going into snail farming or you have a greenhouse, especially this rainy season, there is a lot of ants infesting in your greenhouse for your snail. So today we are bringing you to how to ant control for greenhouse, or we can title it ant control in snail greenhouse. I think that was a better one. Ant control in a snail greenhouse. That is what we are doing today. So we are bringing you to the platform to control or eradicate ants in your snail greenhouse. One major challenge on snail greenhouse was the ants. The ants, especially during this rainy season, a lot of ants goes to plenty, several farms, even in poultry houses. There is a lot of poultry houses, ants will just come and infest them and start eating them up. So, but today we are bringing you to greenhouse on how to control or how to handle ants when ants invade your farm, invade your poultry farm, invade your, especially broilers that is on the ground, that they kept on the ground, deep litter system, because of the smell, because of the ammonia smell, you see ants coming to that place, or even self not the smell, some kind of things can just make them, or they can just come to the farm, especially in the rainy season. You see ants going out, soldier ants moving all around. So today we are bringing you to the platform where we can control snail, control ants in your snail greenhouse. This is a greenhouse. We set up greenhouse for people. You can see how beautiful it is. The places is well grown, fine. So we are doing this video for a client specifically on how to control snail, to control ants consecutively. Not that because of we are informed that the place is infested with ants, that we should come to eradicate it. That is why we came. But should in case for next time, or some persons that have poultry farm, that ant is affecting them or is disturbing them, soldier ant is disturbing them, or if it is a greenhouse where you grow your snail, and if there is ant disturbing you, what can you do? This is what you just do. All you need to do is to get red oil. You can see this one, we had three greenhouses here. We've started working in all of them, but we just want to do a video to show you. This is the red oil now. This is a shovel. You dig a particular place. Now if you want to control the ants in your greenhouse, what you need to do, the first thing you do is to locate a strategic place that have some elements of traces of ants or something like that. You dig ground, depending on how big the snail house is, or depending on how big your poultry house is, or depending on how wide the place is. For this one is very wide. This is like can I still remember, 100 by 35 or 30 meters, 30 feet long, wide, 100 feet wide. I think this is 100 by 30 feet. This is the kind of greenhouse it is. So we want to dig like this place now. We dig 6 holes. We dig six. So look at a practical example of the one we've dug here. 1 feet down. You can see 1 feet down. We dug 1 feet down. When you finish digging the 1 feet down, you are going to then pour oil on it. This oil you are putting now is going to attract all the ants in this location. Once you get the oil, you pour it in here. You see, it has this red oil has a fragrance that drags ants, irrespective of where the soldier ant is. They will all cluster in here, and when they cluster in here, you are going to what? Boil hot water and pour it. But when you finish digging this place at least 1 foot, then after digging it 1 foot, then you go and boil your hot water in 3-4 hours. If there is ant in this farm, if there is ant, all the ants will gather here, and when they gather here, you boil hot water 100 centigrade and pour it here. The space difference or the time lag is between 3 to 4 hours. If there is ant in this place, 3 to 4 hours, you see that all the ants will be gathered here. So we've dug the place, we've put in oil into the pit, and the smell will drag all the ants to this place. They will cluster here because they like oil, they like the smell. The smell will drag them here. When they gather here, you now get hot water and pour on it. As you pour on it, they will all die. So this is just how to control ants in your greenhouse. If it is a poultry house, if it's a poultry house and it's infested, what you don't need to do is to get the poultry, the birds, the broilers out of the place. When you get them out of the place, you get a shovel too. You clear the whole sawdust or wood shavings you pour there. You clear it off, then disinfect the place for a day. While in the evening you bring back, you put a fresh sawdust or wood shavings. Then you bring in your beds if it's bed. Then round the building, you can now pour condemned oil like this oil from your car, your engine, a vehicle oil. When you are finished using the oil, is old. You get the oil, then pour it around the poultry house. No ant there is going to come close to that place. All the ants there will run away. So to control it is you get a condemned oil, you put it around your poultry house, all the ants will run away because your poultry house is already cemented. So the ants wouldn't come from the ground. But this is an earthen greenhouse that is direct to the soil. So the ants can actually bore hole into the greenhouse. But if it is a greenhouse own, this is how you do it. You dig 1 foot, 1 foot from here to here. You dig 1 foot, then you pour your red oil, allow it 3 4 hours. All the ants in that location will gather in there. So as we have dug this place now, we'll put in oil on this place. We'll put in oil on the ground. So we are wait to see when the ants gather. 3 4 hours time, you see all the ants will be gathered there. So, but if there is no ant here, listen, if there is no ant in this greenhouse, no ant will come to this place. That is a sign to tell you there is no ant in this place. So should in case you wonder why is there no ant gathering there, you should know that there is no what ant or soldier ant in that place. So that is how to control it. Now we've put oil here, so we are going to go to where we are boiling our hot water. We get the hot water, then pour it here. All the ants there is going to die. Then if it is a poultry house, you clear the wood shavings, you remove the beds, you clear the wood shavings, then fumigate the place with Dettol or Azai, allow it to dry from that morning. From the afternoon it's dry, you get a new wood shavings and put inside before you bring in the beds. When you bring in the beds, you now pour condemned oil around. Condemned oil are oil from engine oil that you've used after a month is bad, you want to change it, you get it, you pour it around the building, around your poultry house or poultry pen. The ants wouldn't come close, they will all run away. For this greenhouse now has a trench or water trench around it, so we are going to pour that condemned oil in when we want to do that, and water. The condemned oil will be on top of that thing. Ants wouldn't crawl into this place. Or if it is a poultry house, ants will not also crawl into this place. But this is a greenhouse for snail. Should in case you want us to build a greenhouse for you, our greenhouse is very unique. We do it in a way that it will not fall. We use pillar and galvanize to do them so that they'll be strong. So the only thing that can ever happen to this greenhouse is the net. If the net is bad, you can change the net. But the greenhouse is already there. So this is the greenhouse. So you put your snail in here. So in case you want us to build a snail for you, a snail pen for you, our number remains 080 36 92 57 18. If you are not in Nigeria, remember to put our country code +23480 36 92 57 18. Should in case you want to start up a snail farm and you need a point of lay snail, we have Ashantina marginata sutaralis, we have Ashantina marginata oven, we have Ashantina. So any one of them you want, we have them for you to start up your farm. But should in case you have people that sell snail or you sell local food any part of the world and you want us to ship to you, irrespective of the country you are, we can ship our snail to you. We can ship it dry or fresh. So wherever you are, you want us to send snail to you, we can send to you. You want them fresh, you want them dry, we can send to you. But if you are in Nigeria, we send it to you using a transport company coming to your location. Should in case you are staying in Abuja, where your pickup point is Big Joe at Otako. If you stay in Lagos, we have in Ojota. You can pick up your snail from Ojota, Maitu, Aja, and Yanekwaja. You can pick it up from there. If you are in Owerri, you want to pick up your snail, you pick up your snail in Douglas Road at Multi-Line. If you are in where will I call now? There are different locations in Nigeria that has a pickup point. Just call us. This is where you are. Then we send your snail to you. If you want them fresh, you want them dry. For the fresh ones, we sell them fresh or dry ones. We sell them in kilos, 1 kilo, 2 kilo, any kilo you want, or kilo or kg, depending on what you call it. We send to you. So we have them fresh, we have them dry. Why those that is not in Nigeria that want to get our snail are shipped to doorstep. If you are in US, you are in UK, you are in Germany, wherever you are, we can send to you. But be rest assured that you will get at least. There are some countries that have some lots of prohibition to bring to their country. If the fresh one does not come to you, definitely the dry one must come. So what you just choose fresh or dry. But there's some country you can easily ship in the fresh and the dry one. So should in case you want snails, dry snails, fresh snails, live snails, all you just need to do is to put our country code +23480 3692 5718. Once you place your order, we send to you and it is delivered to your doorstep. Like if you are in US or in UK, in 3 days it should be in US, in 3 days it should be in UK. They use 2 days more to will bring it to your doorstep. So should in case you place an order, a maximum of 5 working days, the snail should be in your doorstep. So should in case you want to buy, please buy from us. If you are just pumping into our YouTube channel for the first time, we are into everything that has to do with agriculture. We are into poultry, we are into snairy, we are into piggery, we are into several things. We are into building, we are into cage installations, we are into farm setup generally, we are into machine installation. Anyone you want, we are into that. So should in case you want to start up your farm, you want a vet hand to fit in to set up a farm for you, please, our number remains 080 3692 5718. If you are not in Nigeria, remember to put our country code +23480 3692 5718. Then, if you want us to guide you or write a business plan for you, feasibility study, we can also do that. So we do the A to Z of your farm setup, but specifically today, if you are just pumping into our YouTube channel, please subscribe to this our YouTube channel. We talk about everything that has to do with farm setup here. So please subscribe, share our videos to your friends, promote our ministry, give us a thumbs up, encourage us, talk to us, or you want to talk about farm, we can always help you. We do the A to Z of farm setup general. That is what we do. We specialize on farm setup. That is what we do. We also sell cages, locally fabricated cages, imported cages, machines, manure dryer, manure scraper. We do a lot of things that have to do with agro. So in case you want to go into agro and you're a lover of agro, you want to be on the nature, please, the first person you should call is Chris Farms and Extension Services alias Chris Farm Nigeria. Our service is optimum service. We render optimum service to customers, and your satisfaction is our optimum desire. But before then, remember what we are talking about today is ant control on the snail greenhouse. So we've already showed you how it works. All you need to do is to, if you are infested with ants in your farm or in your snail farm or in your greenhouse, all you need to do is to dig a foot of this thing. The way I've dug this place, get plain red oil. You can see we've done in 2 places. You pour it in here. You see the red oil on the ground. So that is what we've done. All you don't need to do is we are going to leave it here for 3-4 hours. If there is ant in this location, definitely all the ants will gather here. We now use hot water to put it. So we are going to get the hot water now. From there, we'll pour and start killing the snails. Please, let's go to. So welcome back to this place. You can see the water is boiling now. You see we've already set fire for it. The water is boiling. So we want to turn the water into this bucket now to go to that place to see how far the ant has gone. So you can see we are ready. Let's go with this one first. Let's go with this one first and go and kill the ones that have gathered. So from there we'll continue.
Okay.
Hello. You can see the after 3-4 hours, you can see how the ants have gathered in here. Can you see that? Very plenty. Look at the other one. Come over to this side. You see the evidence of what I'm saying? Can you see? the evidence of what I'm saying. Ants, lots of ants. Wow, you can see that. So we want to now pour hot water on them. So you see where we brought this hot water from? We're going to be pouring them now. Ensure that you pour everywhere. As you pour the hot water around, all of them we can see. Are you seeing it? Once the hot water pour on them, they will just die off. This is them too hot. So let's pour. Come to this place. Wow, this one is too much. Gosh. God. Let's go and get more of the hot water. You can see, once you pour them, they will just die. Once the hot water touch them, they will just die. So this is how you're going to do them. You keep on doing them this way until all the ants will just die off. All you need to do, continue the routine every 2 months in your farm. Once you do it every two months, ants will become a story. Why those ones where there are no ants, you are not going to see anything inside. So should in case if you put oil in your hole and there is no ant in there, just know that there is no ant in your greenhouse. But if there is ant, once you just put them, you see the colonies of ants that came together. So as they come together, they form a cluster. They'll be eating, licking the oil. When you come, the palm oil precisely, you pour the hot water there all around. Ensure that the hot water touches them. Once the hot water touches them, all of them will just die. Like the ones that we've just done now, thousands are dead already. We are still going to dig another place to pour more oil so that all of them will gather. Thousands, millions will die as we pour this water. So you continue the routine. Should in case you want us to set up a farm for you, remember our number is 080 36 92 57 18. If you are not in Nigeria, remember to put our country code +23480 36 92 57 18. This video I'm doing is to show also my client that I am working. As I'm working, I do the report. So what this video I'm doing it for my client to see that whatever that I came here to do, I am doing it. So thank you very much for choosing Chris from Nigeria. Always know that your satisfaction is our optimum desire, but please click on that notification button to be notified each time we upload a new video. Be our first to comment, share it, like our video, share our videos, please. Then please give us a thumbs up. Should in case you want to set up a farm, remember it's Chris Farm Nigeria. Chris Farm Nigeria is the best seat for you. Thank you once again and do have a blessed day.